And there we go, we're back. Yeah. Okay, did you purge all the stuff? Enough. The next is gears. So, for those just joining us, hi, I'm JohnMegacycle. We're getting, it could be a scent thing. Well, I mean, okay, one thought at a time. I'm playing Techopolis 3. My name's JohnMegacycle. I like to feel myself as a diverse gamer, a diversity streamer. Playing all kinds of weird stuff. All kinds of fun stuff. So we're playing a little bit of Techopolis right now. And the conversation before is, got two cats and I wanted to see if we could set up a cat cam. I did get a webcam thing. So I have a little $10 webcam-matron. And, yeah, I was gonna see if I could get Nico or something to use this little cat bed I had. I've had it for a while. The cats don't hate it, but apparently they hate it. So, whatever. What I'm doing right now in-game is I'm purging out a bunch of extra inventory I don't want, so I can modify and partition this drive appropriately. What this is going to be, not that. Actually, just get rid of everything. Yeah, get rid of all that. It's going to be wood, it's going to be charcoal, that's it. I'll try it, but imagine if I fell to the crusher, I will die? Yes, it does hurt. It does get, or however, I forget how it sounds in this game. Probably something like that, though. So much product I'm just throwing away straight up. Yep. We're gonna get this purged out. And then what's gonna happen is we'll set it up. We'll set up all these cloches and everything. And that's the Arboretum kind of done for now. It's a very cool machine. Immersive engineering, chef's kiss. Mwah. Excellent job with everything. Everything looks cool. It fits a theme. None of it feels out of place. It's very flippin' cool. How does it feed through the top? Here. We got a few seconds here. Crusher. Because I think there's the... No. I'll show you. You feed it through the top, though. You can use a hopper. You can use mechanism pipes. You could probably use other stuff. I didn't really test other stuff. Oh yeah. We had some stuff going on here. Crusher. Now, this is most likely going to be, I gotta build it. Yeah, of course. I don't care about any of this. I do need that. It's okay. It is a placer. Immersive multi-block placer. Yep. We'll just go right here. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, because creative mode. Right. Hammer. I gotta get the freaking hammer. Hammer. Wham. Alright. So, you can do a couple things. Let's get some powa. Hi. Oop, funny, that's not what I wanted. Can I do it like this? No, I can't. Okay, LV wire. There it is. Alright, so see how this works? It gets to power. So what's something we can crush up in this thing? Deep slate? Cobblestone? I think it's deep slate. Or grab a stackaroo. And as you've been doing, yeah, just chuck it right in. No problem. You could also use a hopper. So, oh, a little lower. Maybe it's got to be moved in a little bit. So if we did it like this. Ah, you butts. I don't know if it's still around, but there used to be a website, Uxie, that it was, you put in the games you had. This does work. You put in the games you have, and it's just a randomizer. That's all there is to it. Or if your Steam library is public, you could do it that way. And this really wants to be difficult. Chiggy. Chest. Danka. I need a wrench. Oh, no, it's not called configurator. Yeah, I figured it out. Look at me. Look at me go. So here you go. It's pick a game. Oh, pick-a-get.me. Oh, that's that's awesome. Thank you, say bro, one more time. So Crank, I don't know if you're still here, but here you go. So Mechanism can just feed it right in. I have seen a hopper. I don't know how to configure said hopper, but you can use a hopper and it'll feed it as well. But there you go. Yep, that's all there's to it. And this will just eject it out this bottom piece. Very fun. And then of course, I'm sure you've also figured this out. There. Now we'll just jettison it into the sun. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no worries. Happy to help. Granted, the Crusher eats a dumpster ton of energy. So if you are still at this level, you will not be able to run it at any amount of full capacity. Yeah. Oh, actually, our power system's holding on a lot better than I did. But then also at this tech level, you'll also have the pre-fires, the pre-igniters for the thing. So you just got to be a little careful on how much juice you're eating up. I'll take that hammer again. You blend in too well, dude. You blend in too well. LV wire. So, oop, energy output. And they need a connector instead. I don't think this works this way. Does this work this way? Oh, it does work that way. Okay. I like to have my systems be a little more separated. Like this. So if I want to mess with one side of it, I'm not hurting the other part of it. There you go. And that's input. Energy input. Energy input. There you go. So, yep. You definitely can't run two of those at the same time, I'm sure, if you're still on immersive engineering power. But we did alright. We had, what? 7 windmills? Something? We had 7 windmills or some flimflammery? It worked out pretty well. Like, it's not bad, but at that point you should be getting really, really close to canola oil power. And then refining canola oil. And then if you want, you could also crystallize the crap out of it for even more juice. Yeah, even more juice. Right now I'm lining up water wheels. I'll just keep going that way for now. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. I think once you get to, like, maybe 10 wheels, you should be more than fine. And then also don't forget you can hook them together. I think you can hook, like, 4 together or 5 together before it throws a fit. Something, 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 something. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. Alright, still waiting for the hard drive to get purged. Yeah. Still purging, baby. 3 is max. Okay, on a single kinetic dynamo shaft, sure. Thought I had 4 or 5 at one time, but maybe that's not right. Yeah, the thing is, like, those things are so easy to set up real quick. And then it's like you never have to look at it. Like, there's not more things you can add or remove. Once the wheel's in place, the wheel's in place. Like, you can't go back and it's like, well, what if we added cheetah blood? You can't do that. So... Moo? Let's say moo. Moo for 500, Alex. Boop. And boop. And boop. And I don't care about any of that crap. You are going to come with me. We are going to do this. Okay. I think that's everything. You're not doing that anymore, and you're not doing that anymore, and you're not doing that anymore. I wish I could middle click to sort it. Configures partition based on... Ah! Oh, butts! That's not at all what I want. Okay, well, it's fine. Immediately ruin the parade. Immediately ruin the parade. That's where we got with that. Okay. You don't need dirt. Okay. Looks cleaner now, so that's neat. Okay. All right. I like how it looks. I like how this is coming together. While that's despawning, there's a couple of other things we need to start working on. God, this does look really good. I think I would remove this and just use the stairs instead. But that splash of color really adds. I like it so far. Okay, so we've removed all the cloches. None of this matters anymore. Drive controller, thank you for your service. So there should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 items in the filter. 25 plus wood and coal. There's 18 plus 6, which is 24. I'm missing an item. It is watermelon seeds. And or pumpkin seeds. I bet you money, because I don't see either of those items here. Oop. So do I have watermelon or pumpkin seeds in here? I don't. Guess again. 6, 8, 10. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. Not 20. Yeah. 23 plus 2 is 25. Take another guess as to what I'm missing. No idea. Kinda don't care? No idea. Leafs, right there. Good guess, though. No, good. That was a good guess. I'm trying to look at, like, color palette, and I think I've got everything. White, blue, red, purple, yellow, 2 more whites, or one of these is gray. Brown, green. That's not actually green. Cactus. If we had cactus up here, that would be a thing. Come on, man. Despawn already. I got stuff to do. This comes with me. This goes away. Forever style. And these could just despawn. Oh, also Kuna was here. Apples? It might be apples or hemp. Hemp. Nope, apples and hemp. We got it all. Canola seeds, azure. We can always go back and find more, and we already have all the spray cans. So setting this up is kind of a misnomer. Like, it's not a critical thing for us to do at all. It'd just be nice to have it set up and then just done. I'm gonna leave that sign there. That's all that. Once this despawns, I can actually get to work. But this is gonna be... I don't know if I should just slap it right here, call it a day. I don't know where I should really put it. Now, the other thing, actually, I didn't think about is we have so many different items. I'm gonna need an input checker for every single one. Not a bad thing. It just changes how I was gonna lay this out. Oh, there we go. Noise. Real noise. Noise. Okay. What are we saying? What's the total? Bibbity? 1,000, right? Thanks. That was very helpful. Oh, right. I did not remake a new Paxel. Are you supposed to be 1,000? 1,000, okay. And we have how much? We have an amount of stuff. Gadur? Active with signal. Import bus. Oh. Oh, I was expecting some animation of some sort. Okay. Yep. This is different than everything else. Yep. Okay, you can have that and that. Okay, are you my stuff? You look like my stuff. Great. Wait. You're full of gears and crap that I'll have to debug later. Alright, now, I need 17. I want to see if I could figure this out. How to do this, like, the right way, assuming there's a right way. There's a right way, there's also presumably a wrong way. So what I need are the emitters. Yeah. This goes down there to whatever. The cloche looks like this. No, it's not quite right. There's a better way to do this. I thought I saw a guide for it. It was... Oh yeah, I'm not even close to amethyst. Oh wait. Growth accelerator works on amethyst. Can we make a growth accelerator? Blah 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 blah. We can. Oh. Well, okay. We can do amethyst. Ugh. Okay, some other time. I needed amethyst for the requester thing. Interface. Oh, no. It's specialized local storage. No, there was one in here. Yeah, was this it? I keep a certain amount. Crafting more is needed. This is large quantity of one item. Yep, that's not what I want. There is a... No, what am I thinking of? There was something in here we saw as a demonstration. And the idea was... I guess I'll find it. Once I find it, I'll be excited because I would have found it. But I don't know how to articulate what I'm trying to think of here. It's not in here. Already done all that. Already done all that. Not processor automation. I mean, that's good to know. Okay, I'm not ready for that yet. Not that. The picture was a ton of barrels and a ton of the emitters. The level emitters. So I want to see where the crap that was. No. I really want to find it. Oh, I am doing just that, trust me. Well, what it ultimately was it was a row of barrels, which had items in them or whatever. And then what it also was a bunch of level emitters, and I was hoping I could just find that picture, because I think that had a really compact way of handling how I wanted to handle this. You know what? We'll figure it out. Oh. Nope. Okay, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Yeah, right there. Thanks, mate. Okay. Well, what I can do... What if we did it like this? Yeah. And the cloche... No, because it's gonna still stick out real far. Yeah, barf. Gotta admit, the glass shattering is a pretty satisfying sound. Right, so it's gonna be something like this. And then an import bus. Let's just throw it on export bus just for giggles and stuff. There's that. Cool. You made a bold decision, sir. So something like that's... No, that's still not right. Okay, hold on. We'll get this eventually. Probably not, but we'll get this eventually. There. There you go. So that's probably as compact as I can make that. We'll set it to 50 or whatever. Whatever this kicks out. We'll set whatever. We send it down there. That's all there is to it. This still stays on the same network or what have you. Now the only problem is I'm actually going to run out of wire. Because this is going to be way more than 8 connections. So I could set up another subnet for another 8, or I should just put a freaking controller somewhere around here. Okay, I'm gonna not overthink this right now. There's other bigger fish to fry. So here's what we're gonna do. You can have that and that. Oh, this is gonna be subnet-tastic. Like, troubleshooting this is gonna be mostly our fault if this entirely our fault if this doesn't work. But I'm just gonna grab. I'll leave it. Well, it's not even the right bus. Thanks. You can have this drawer controller, but now we've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. It's all gone. Yeah. We have a bunch of these flight pads that don't need to be here. That can just stay there in case I want to scoot over there a bit. And you know what we could do? We could just stick these flight things in the tree. That might be something. Proper amount of camouflage. Huh. Well, anyway. I'm a little delaying on what I need to do next. You just have this. I don't even want it. Alright. Ooh, so that was the setup that I wanted. The storage that we have there is what I'm going to put in, like, here. Oh, there's so much XNET still that needs to get gutted. Yeah, man, none of this works anymore. Okay, well, one step at a time, yeah? Oh, yeah. And just like a baby taking their steps for the first time, I'm going to be crying 100% of the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I could just make a diamond Paxel. A little bit faster speeds. Oh, I also want to do a library up top. Yeah. The library and the dining room or whatever will be just one thing. Oh, I'm gonna. This is a RedNet thing that doesn't make any more sense. Because the thing it's entangled to is no longer tangled. Did I pick up the item? I didn't. I don't know where the crap it went. If it fell down all the way down there, I'm not going to go get it. I don't know if I even have any diamond. We're going to find out. Ew. Oh. Is a diamond Paxel a thing? It is. Ooh. Ooh, I'm out of sticks. I think I do. Let me check. Look at this. Oh, the power. Oh, the power. Okay. We have magnets. A magnet card. Ring of magnetizing. Quantum helmet, which I'm not going to read any further. Quantum armor upgrade. Equipment modifier. Magnet. Gives armor magnet. Attracts items as a player up to level. Block drops also enter the player's inventory 8. Press chosen key blind for this modifier. Molten gold and iron ingot. We can do that. Magnetic gloves. That might be a little easier. Portable electromagnet. Electromagnet. Flex items around drawers. The RedNet stuff, honestly, I'm not super worried about keeping anyway. It's a good idea. But I don't think I'm going to keep any of this stuff anyway. Okay, that's a little faster. Yeah, the controller I don't care about anymore. Okay. All clear? First one needs gold. And you have it with the mech suit. Oh, I completely forgot about the mech suit, actually. I think I've seen someone have one before. I don't think I've ever had one. Oop. Nope, not quite. A little more. There we go. All right. So Babby's first steps, right? Well, not this. That's not even fair. These aren't even first steps. Like we've experimented with a E2 system, which is exactly what I wanted to accomplish. What we are going to do is we're going to hook up our raw materials up top to the system. I played on a server where we had mech suits, but the guy that had the server was a jerk and did not help with learning. That's unfortunate. Also, thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Nedvid. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Really do. Loving the support. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I'm only going to bust this down a little further, because this goes behind the alloy furnaces, and that's a big pain in the rump. Okay, good enough. Yep, good enough. So here, we're going to set up the system that we've already designed before, and that's going to be kind of the jam. I think I want water out of here. I don't think water... Well, where do I have that going? Yeah, because this is its own water vein. Yep. We, at the very top, are boiling our own water there. I'm sure this is going to some places I can't quite think of right now, so we're not going to think about it. Let's see here. Can I have that? Thanks. And boop, boop, boop. Cool. Yeah, just give me a little space, would you? Thanks. So, I wanted to experiment with this. Because I'll need to check every single thing, right? And if I need an importer per check, that's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 channels. So I got two options. The way I understand it is I either build 2 ad hoc networks or 2 subnets to feed into the mains, or I just throw down a controller. Trying to think of how I want to do this. Oh, it's not using anything down here. I think it's using 2 up there out of 32. Squishy fishy song. Oh yeah, you can't open. Get out of there. So, how can I... Nope. I wonder how I can get items into the thing. Your ME system and the world. Okay. Is there a way I could daisy chain some of the input stuff and still keep it as an ad hoc network down here? I don't know. Do I still got that picture? Ah, does. Build the thing. Let's at least start building the thing. So, we are gonna do... Yeah, this. Right here is fine. And we'll come in one more. I need a... I thought I made a bunch of extra terminals. I don't need any of this RedNet stuff, thanks. Storage bus, crafting terminal, there you are. That looks like that. Okay, storage bus. ME interface. Higher priority. I don't need multiple... Actually, I don't really need crafting terminals down here, but just to get this set up, I need a drive. Thank you. And then I would like 4K storage. Oh, just the one is fine. Thanks. Oh, butts. Need a casing for this. Housing? That's the guy. Alright. I think I messed something up. I'm not sure if I did the thing. I super did not. Okay. Well, that's fine. Thank you. Do I have the cell workbench? Fantastic. I don't really need these on every floor, but I don't mind that I have them on every floor. Okay. This goes there. This goes here. And we designed the thing. There you go. Good stuff. And that's kind of it. That looks like that's kind of it. Just double checking to make sure I've gotten everything, and I think I do. I like to believe that I think I do. Yeah, alright. Yep. I'm only storing, like, 9 items or something, so it should be pretty simple. Sand, stone, compressed stone. Stone, compressed stone. I still have this yarn on me or whatever. Clay. Gravel. Ultra gravel. Up, bip, bip. Okay, boop, boop, boop. And then cobblestone, compressed cobblestone, and Groot. Easy. Easy cake. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that's 9. That looks like everything to me. Oh, big stretch. Oh, I also need even distribution. That's the guy. Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. That would have been silly Billy. You can have this. Okay. So now stuff has to make it into this thing. So what's the easiest way to make stuff into this thing? This thing. Now, unfortunately, so I don't know if this is going to conflict, but I want to try. Oh. Yep. Cool. It is a separated network. I hope. Yeah. That means I can use the 32 on each face without a problem. So my not fear, but my thought was this was going to be a strong limitation, this whole thing, but we could just run covered cable, call it a day, but there's no need to use such high level of what's it? Now, I still need one importer and one level thing per thing, right? Okay, level emitter. Of course. You can use treated sticks, huh? Interesting. Let's see if we can do something about this. Oh, that was far too much. Level emitter. Oof. Oh. Okay. That'll keep me going for... it'll keep me warm in the night. Yeah, for sure. Emmy import. Just an import bus, thank you. Of course we're out of pistons, and of course we're out of planks, because we don't have cyan bamboo? Do I not have logs? Yeah. Pfft. What kind of a server are we running here? I don't need that, thank you. It's done! $42, the answer to life and everything. Okay. Let me import bus. I'm not gonna have enough annihilation cores. I'll tell you that right now. There's 20. Well, also, why is it an annihilation core if it brings it in? Is there a... These are the primary components of AE2, input and output devices. Using the power of Fluix Crystal and the logic processor, it allows devices to input and output items, blocks, fluids, etc. No actual function, just a crafting intermediate. I guess with the phrase annihilation, I'm paying a little more attention, maybe. I don't know. You can have this. 21 is a good start. Can I have more of this? Another 20 would be perfect, thank you. Cool. Oh. Cool. One less thing I've got to faff around with, right? Easy peasy. So, let's give this a swing. Do I have any more Fluix cable on me? I doubt it. Oh. Aha. Thank you. Okay. So, keep delaying because I'm scaled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easily. This is going to be an import bus. Not an export bus. Import bus. Actually, maybe like this. Swing! This goes away, thanks. We'll get there. Level emitters and import buses. So the level emitters are going to look like this. The import buses are going to look like this, right? No. Sure was a way to make this tighter. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Oh! Oh! Hey, watch where you're swinging that thing, huh? Yeah, it's dumb, but alright. I wish I knew how to make this significantly more compact. Like that, right? Double check that. Because I think I'm doing this a little on the weird side. Example, level emitter. No, that's pretty much it. Actually, that might not be correct after all. Hold on. Because that's in the same block, right? It's got to be something like that. Because then that'd be too far away. Port bus. No, what did you do? There you go, thanks. Import bus, import bus, import bus. Now, stuff somehow makes it here. And then we decide what we want to keep. And how much of it we keep, yeah? Something like that? I think something like that. I hate the design, but it'll keep it real tight. Aw, man, does it? Yeah, you're right. But I can't push the emitter back, can I? Yeah, so that means the... Whoop. What was the plan there, buddy? That means this has to come out one, right? And I do not like how this is spaced. But it's okay. That's the way it gotta go, it's the way it's gotta go. Also, we're gonna go annoy Hat real quick. Hit him up with a hydrate. I've been streaming 5 more hours before. Holy crap. He's at the 9 mark. And I'm here exhausted at the 4. Oops. Hold on. There we go. When I alt-tab, OBS just sometimes shuts it down, sometimes cool to party. Alright. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. There's gotta be a better way to do this without wasting so much cable, right? And I can't go that way anymore. Hang on, let's try something else. Oop! I still forget that this wrench actually really works on stuff. It got dork. It got dork. Yep. No. I can't think of a different way to do this. Just fine. I guess that looks right. Alex, does that look right to you? We're gonna test it and find out. It's okay, yeah. It's not great, that's for sure. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I don't need to do level emitters because we're using ME2 to pull stuff in. Just thought of that. The crafting... I don't need 2 crafting terminals up here, thank you. 1 crafting terminal's fine. You can just scram. Maybe I don't need level... Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I don't need level emitters because... Oh no, that was... Yeah, because we were using mechanism to talk to this before. You're not the priority. This should have a priority of 1,000. Yep. Also, how is it raining in here? Oh yeah, I didn't put a roof on the thing. Can remove the back line if you use 6 block for the connection. I'll have to take a look at what that means. What you mean by that. But I'm also thinking I don't need to do this level emitter stuff at all because it's all staying within AE2. Maybe it's smart. Oh, right. Oh, right. I don't have any food. Oh, Butts Deluxe. Gooder? No, you're good. Sorry. I know I'm asking a lot of questions. Can I make golden melon? Or golden carrots or something? Oh, ingots? Sweet. God, do we even have carrots? I don't think I saw a carrot. Oh, you know what? There's a village. I'm gonna go around because this might drop me off. There's a horse. Yeah. This is the first time I've been to a village. Oh, holy crap. Hello, Hat. Pleasure to have you. How you doing, man? And Interproductions, I was able to check a little bit of your work this morning. More create, right? I honestly cannot wrap my head around any of that, and it's amazing that you're able to. But welcome everyone to the stream. Hat, tell me about your COI. How far did you get? Ooh, there's waystones in here. That's dope. I'll give a bit of a tour of my base and talk about what's going on the second I get home. I'm just looking for carrots. Ooh, that's neat. Got the smelter up and running. Hot dang. Does that take care of all of your smelting needs, or is that still steel and copper? Man, they put some work into this before the last time I've been to a village. A machinist? Okay. I hit him with the melon and now I got an achievement for it. That sounds about right. Oh, that's right. Interacting with the villagers are disabled. Is disabled? There's no trading or anything allowed. Oh, there's golems. Takes care of all my current smelting. That's awesome, man. How many electricians and machinists we got here? The heck? Alright. Well, mission failed. There's another village nearby. Yeah, there is. Okay, we're just gonna go for a little bit of a drive. Oh, that's awesome. You got a pic of that setup? I'd love to see it. Feel free to also post your Discord links and everything, but let's also, now that I'm out of there, shout out to Hat Dat Sat. If you haven't checked out Hat's channel, I don't know why you wouldn't, because they do some amazing work with manufacturing games, automation games, and everything. When playing those kinds of games, I get stuck with the whole, like, oh, I just need this functional. But Hat does an amazing job making it look really, really good. I could also say the same thing about Interproductions. Absolutely. We rated them. I think it was, they were working on their frog, postal, parcel, system in create or something. It was absolutely bananas. Where's this thing? To the east? Alright, we're gonna check that out and then a tour. Yeah, both, yeah, let's, hold on. Productions. There we go. Boom. Drop 2 screenshots. Cool. I will grab them. Bum, bum. Oh yeah, this is the one I want to share. Yeah, oh, it's so good seeing it all built out. Okay, I'm gonna grab that link and post that right in chat. So this is Hat's smeltery build. That takes care of everything. That is so beautiful. The train layout itself is a work of art. Society Sunlit Valley. I was wondering what that was about. So thanks for sharing that. Because yeah, it looked like when I popped in this morning for a little bit just to lurk a bit, it looked like it was more create stuff. So is it interacting with all the... That's a gallows. Oh, it's a broken portal. It looked very gallows-ish to me. So it's probably got the same fundamental stuff as Stardew Valley, where you interact with folks and stuff and build a relationship and stuff like that. Only thing down the train is a little bit of sulfur from the scrubber. Yeah, makes sense. I'm going the frickin' wrong way like crazy. Water's pumped directly from the ground. That's awesome. That saves so much time. No stories, sadly, but the farm is the same. That's fair. I hope you're having a good time with it. That's the important bit. Alright, I didn't want to mess around this much. I wanted to give y'all a little bit of a tour. But that's okay. Carrots? Nope. 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 Yes. Ooh. Also that. Hey, I need that. Here, egg? Have an egg. Okay, danke. Yep. I'm not specifically looking for loot. It's just been a very long time since I've interacted with a village. Oh, that's cool. As long as it's not a Boy Who Cried Wolf situation and all the golems come here and kick my ass, that'd be great. Okay, I'm done with this. I just wanted the carrot. I kiboshed my farming setup a little bit. It's one of the... How else are you supposed to get... How else are you supposed to get high-quality streams from Hat Dat Sat and Inner Productions without a satellite dish? We are not going to go check it out because that's where a bunch of baddies are, I'm sure. How else would you get high-quality streaming entertainment without a... That thing. I wonder what mod spawns that in. Oh, not around these here parts. I mean, that'd be really great. I would love fiber. Oh my gosh. I would make so many sandwiches for whoever could bring me cable, fiber. Oh man. I'm still stuck in the cable era. It's not even that that part there doesn't bother me so much. The fact that it's so expensive, that's what bothers me. The fact that regular cable internet is still stupidly expensive. And everyone I talk to, it's like, hey, how much you paying for internet? I'm like, I'm not really willing to have this conversation. How much you pay? And they're like, $50. I'm like, oh, $50 for cable? That's not bad. And they're like, for fiber. And I'm like, okay, how much you get? And they're like, 1 up, 1 down synchronous. And I'm like, sweet God. Mine's still measured sometimes in KB, not GB. Alright. Quick base tour. Started to work on the exterior a little bit, finally. I'm very much an individual that works on function over form, but it's nice to work on the other side. So today, try to work a little bit on the outside. What I'm looking for is a distressed jungle build. So, didn't get super far, but I really like the layout of how this all works out so far. Just some vines. Don't mind the flat block rock, there we go, of the actual tower. It's going to be something different, but this was just a nice placeholder to add a little distress. Vines and torches and all that, no one cares. Cool. I don't care about that anyway. Inside, I tried to make the first floor an arboretum. So, multi-layered, multi-tiered farming area. It's not supposed to look like an industrial setup. It's supposed to look real rough. So, like, it's been non-maintained for a while, a little bit of wild stuff. A lot of this stuff doesn't make any sense based on biome. So, like, wheat and sugar right next to each other. Maybe. But junglewood? Maybe. All that stuff. Still more room here. And then we've been spending the rest of the episode working on AE2. Oh, that's awesome. Full coverage 2027. That's very reasonable. Yeah. What I've done for this session, or this season, is I've done I call it the 4-chunk challenge, or the 2-chunk challenge, or the 1-chunk challenge. There's a couple of other people that have been playing alongside me, and what they've done is they've done what I've been doing is they limited their base to a very certain amount. So we started out here because I really didn't have a good grasp of how wide the mod was. But now that I've got a much better idea, a lot of the base can easily be fit in a much smaller footprint. So I'm just going to slowly go all the way down. Power plant, and then all the way up. Intermediate production, raw material acquisition, raw material and intermediate intermingled, smelting array 1, melting array 2, intermediates part 3 electric boogaloo, and then some extra experimental stuff, the technium ingots themselves, and then the idea is, like I said, this is all going to be within these 2 chunks. So this is the entrance, so that's kind of the entrance and stuff is kind of what I want to look real good. This mod actually doesn't have any hostile mobs. Not really. Not a ton. There are some that are in the ocean. I believe it was Crank who found a couple of the drowned. But also any of the places that you have seen that are pre-built structures may have some spawning baddies in there. So you might have to be a little bit prepared. But us not so much. I don't know if nukes are in this one. We do get a nuclear reactor. No. Is it like called an A-bomb? No. Atomic alloy. No. And I think I looked up nuke. Bomb? Do we have bombs? We have painting. Target successfully bombed. Christopher Zetterstrand. Okay. No idea. Missile? Rocket? I don't think this has. Rocket engine, rocket fin. Oh. That's... Oh, okay. Oh, God, there you go. No nukes, but giga compressed TNT might wake you up a bit. Because this has immersive engineering, it also has... what am I thinking of? The turrets and the guns. That's at least kind of cool. I know this is absolutely sacrilege, but... I don't care about that. Boop. And I need a little bit of dirt, which I think I threw away all of it, didn't I? No, we've got some. I didn't realize how hungry all this was going to make me, so we're just going to get that going on. And actually, I'm just going to do golden carrots. Oh, I forgot how long you take. Brother, I forgot how long you take. So, yeah, I don't know if it's going to have the same properties of what a compressed thing of TNT would even have. Like, I don't know if does it unfurl? Like, my imagination would tell me it totally does? Or is it just, like, you need this for a crafting recipe or something, you know? I don't know how that would work. Too lazy to get speed boosts. Oh, excuse me. Come on, man. Hit me up with one of the good stuffs. Oh my god, did I break it? Oh, there, that's all I wanted to do. Alright. I've also just gotten away from XNET, which is was our internal logistics system. But now I've shifted over to AE2, which I'm still trying to get my head fully wrapped around about. Alright, let's do this. You are what? Groot? Grout. Something like this. Cool. You're gonna get all the good stuff. You don't even know what I want, man. Yes, very helpful. You're gonna check this. Nope, that. And you are gonna say when it's below limit, let's say 1,000. 1,000 I think is fine. More than enough for throughput perspective. You need to have the redstone thing on you, which I think does. Awesome. You're gonna be active with the signal. How much redstone do we... Oh, we're not even hooked up. Oh, what? Oh. How's this gonna work? Oh, I guess a 32 is coming out of the bottom. Which is fine? I guess I didn't plan this out well enough at all. That's okay. Where's our network reader? Correct. That is using 6. So, before we get too far... Trying to think of how I want to do this. That won't really change the connection count, though. Yeah, it does. That didn't change anything. Can I pass? Actually, I'll just experiment with it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? It's just not going to work, right? There we go. Okay, back to this. We have the importer. You're connected. You can get that out of there. Thank you kindly. I do want one of you right there. How much do you think you have? 236. Cool. That's not at all what I wanted to have happen. Thank you, though, but that's not at all what I wanted you to do. 200? Let's just make sure this works, yeah? Okay, so Calyx, you were right. That was the correct... This is the correct spacing. I was really hoping I could conserve a little bit of extra space. But now the other thing I want to figure out is if I need any of this junk at all. Because we're talking AE2 to AE2, right? This is going to be a case of, what, let it overflow, right? Nope, you don't need the redstone thing anymore. Oh, it's so slow, right? I forgot your speedies. Hold on, friend. There you go. That's 8 per operation. Oh, I forgot it sped up. Holy crap, that's awesome. You can hear it go. Even with the even distribution? Even with the, even with that? So I was hoping it would just kind of get to whatever the maximum of whatever is and stop. Because it's partitioned. It should be divided by the 9 items, right? I really hope I'm understanding this right, because I don't need any of the level emitters then. You leave space for it. Perfect. Okay, I don't need any of this crap then. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you very much. So none of this matters. None of any of this sort of thing matters at all. Thank you very much. If I had a nickel for every time I've ruined this wooden scaffolding, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's still weird that it keeps happening. Okay. So the game has slightly changed. But you can put back excess into the drive. Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. So then... Actually, I don't even need to do this here. Yeah, the only reason why I did it like this originally was because I thought I needed room for all the emitters. Sweet. Okay, that feels so good. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Thank you kindly. So, how disgusting do I want to make this? Pretty disgusting, I think. There. Pretty gross. I'm up for some pretty gross. Oh. I need way more speedy boys. I thought I made a bunch, but they could be in any of the billions of boxes I have. Speed upgrade? Speed card. Nope. That's the guy. That's okay for grout, but maybe for high level stuff. Oh, am I out of... No, I'm out of stuff. What do you mean by... Sorry, maybe I don't understand. What do you mean by high level... Oh. For high level stuff. Yes. Yes, you're right. The only time I'm going to use this is for this floor. If I understand what you mean. Yeah, the only thing I'm going to do is... Correct. Yeah. Not... like, processors and stuff would be just disgustingly expensive for no reason. But for here, yeah. I'm planning to have thousands of stuff happening, so it's perfect that this overproduces a little bit. Yeah. It's ideally high volume stuff anyway. But yes, you're absolutely right. If I'm going to make anything else, it would make perfect sense for it to be a little more manicured. Just a little more manicured, yeah. But for now, was that all the things I had? Biscuits, it super duper was. Alright, so we're gonna go upstairs, we're gonna make some more whatever processors I need. Whatever's who's a what's-its. I might have some stuff just sitting. Oh, skystone dust, awesome. I might have a bunch of resources just sitting. The answer is no, I tapped this out clean hours ago, I think. Yeah, I tapped it out hours ago. Okay, thank you. Okay. I need what? I forgot already. Calculation processor. Printed calculation circuit, printed silicon, redstone dust. Okay. I haven't automated any of this yet. Ugh. Boo. Alright, you get out of there. How many have got a bunch of that ready to party? Yes, does. Hot dang. Okay. Back to it. Wait. Are you the one? You're the one. Okay. You can have that. Alright, right back on track. No problem. At some point, you'll make a creative grout cell. Ooh. That's a good thought. Oh, this has no recipe. So it must be something that is either A, unlocked later, or B, is made by some other process that has nothing to do with crafting specifically. Something. Okay, thank you. You're good. You're good. Thank you. Go back in there. Okay. Back to it. What are these? Attack speed cars? Cards? Oh, quantum armor. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that at all. Energy card. You do. Oh. Upgrade cards can blah blah blah. Oh, they're called acceleration. Infinity cell. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Thank you. Oh, add more energy storage. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like how Mechanism does that, if it's like a, oh, energy reduction kind of a thing. Infinity cell. Ultimate miner. Oh, we got a ways to go. Yeah, we have a ways to go, but still. These are mostly the same. Yeah, okay. Looks like once we unlock them all at once. It's not... I don't think it's a staggered thing. But, okay. ACC card. 16. Yeah, sounds about right. Thank you. Cool. Alright, now we get back to it. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'm gonna get some carrots. I'm gonna go to bed. And then I'll do the hydrate and stretch. God, it's so dark down here because I sealed this off from the world. 11. 11. Alright. We're close to unlocking the hunger curio as well. Oh, I was gonna go to bed, right? Okay. Oh my god. All my muscles, why? Oh, thank you for that. Oh man, friendly reminder to everybody. Get out of your chair, move around a bit. I don't know how it's possible, but the cats have somehow moved farther away from the bed. From the cat bed that I laid out for them. They really don't like whatever's going on. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to give it like a really deep clean. It's been for them. Like this is their little, it's a little cat bed actually. Oh, it's about the right size. It's about the right size for them. Anyway. I don't know why I did it this way, but I super duper did. Well, that's fine. Oh, right, we don't have storage for that. Freaking heck, now don't bother me about food. Like, for really real. Alright, you can have this. And this. And this. This drawer is full of something, and this crafter is full of something I actually care about. So what we'll do right now is I'll deploy them in the middle of the room. There. I need to do something about those later, eventually, somehow. Okay, we're good. Alright. Oh, right, down here, that's what we were doing. Was getting my speed on. Was getting my speed on. Oh, right, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. There we go. Cool. Those should all be pulling in. Trying to think of a cool looking way to do this, and I can't really think of one. So just slap bang it all together, huh? Alright. Sounds good. Hi. You can have one of these. We also have an ad break kicking on here in about a minute. So, friendly reminder. Get out of your chair. Move around a bit. I know I really talk about it a lot. I get it. I know it's really annoying, probably. But if you got the mobility and you can move around, use it. Your body will thank you, because oh my gosh, I spent so much of my life sitting in weird positions, gaming until whatever AM, never getting up, never stretching. Now I have back problems. Haha, I'm not sitting in a chair. Well, I guess you thwarted my plans for stuff. I don't know what was going on here. Ah, you foiled me once again, Nedved. Ah, foiled. Foiled once again. Oh, God. Oh, wait, that's correct. Whew, I freaked out for a second. Haha, okay. Everything should be good. Let's take a gander over here. What do you think you have? Not gold, I'll tell you that right now. Yup, that's pretty dope. And now what do we think we have here? Show me numbers. Numbers descending, thank you. Bonzer. That's awesome. Okay. The only thing I gotta do is connect these two and we're done. 3? Connect these 3 and we're done. Not the prettiest setup ever? No. But it was never the intent to be pretty. Ooh, you don't need that money, pal. you need one of these things. Oh, you know what I've been missing for so long now? I just thought about it. Glass. Straight up glass. Gosh, because we've needed that a bunch, and I've just been farting around this system for so long. Get out of here. Get out of here. It just has to work. It just has to work. Oh, no, just the one. Because once it ramps up, it's going to be insane. Okay. Number go up, yeah? 2016 is not the highest. I wonder why that is stuck. So it's just flat stone? Oh, that's empty. Okay, that's gravel. Do I still have... I do! Look at that! Okay, at a minimum that should be upped. I don't think I'm even using lava here anymore, but that can get upped. What else are we missing? Stone. Press stone. Ah, device missing channel. Okay. So, how did I design this? Because this doesn't work. It itself needs a channel. And the thicker cable doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. Does that fix things? I doubt it. Luix and me. Oh, wait a minute. This is just covered cable. You use one small cable after the thicker cable. Is this the right cable? Covered cable. Aesthetic choice. No, I need dense cable. That's what I was thinking of. That's why this is dumb. You use one small cable after the thicker cable. Oh, I see what you mean. This is still the wrong cable. So... how about we don't use a pickaxe? Yeah, fair. But what I just set up was no different than doing this. Let's see here. I have 9 oh. I mean, I could just throw down another ME interface and call it a day. That's the laziest way I could think of doing this. You recheck. There. Fixed. Online. That's the laziest way I could... yeah. I needed 9 channels. I had 8. The ME interface was consuming a channel, which put me over the limit. So this is the dumbest way I could think of to fix that. Yeah, buddy. That's so dumb. Alright, cool. I'm happy with it. It does not have to look good. It just has to work. So consuming 1, consuming 1, consuming 1. Consuming 2, consuming 3, consuming 6. Perfect. That all math checks out. That is very true. That is on the family shield. Family heraldic shield, or whatever the crap it's called. Yeah, it's a guy scratching his forehead, be like, I don't know what's busted, but it was working fine yesterday. And then somebody trying to eat a pot pie with their face. Probably somebody giving somebody else a middle finger, and then under that is the family credo is, if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. Yup. Okay. All this red net stuff I don't need anymore. Thank you. Oh, no, you go in there. This all comes out. If we want to work with RedNet at a different time, we totally can. Also, yeah, this dense cable's not gonna, or this covered cable's not gonna do me any good. Alright. Big thing done. I should read everything up here just fine. Number go up. Stone go up. Now what's probably happening is we've hit our, whatever our maximum capacity is from what was in that chest. So now, this is natural production, which is slow AF. But that's okay. We'll get there. That's one floor reconnected, though. So that's cool. We're not reconnecting that. We're not reconnecting this right now. This is what's going to make me cry. I can't really ignore it anymore because I don't have steel and cobalt and energized flint and a bunch of other stuff. The other thing I would like to do is reactivate, not this floor. This, oh yeah, we don't have any smelting. Even better, we don't have any smelting. It's like if you're in a train and the train is on tracks and the tracks go to your destination. It's like halfway through I was like, but it should be a transformer and probably turn into an aircraft of some kind. That only makes sense, right? And then the train conductor's like, what the okay, I guess we're doing this now. And then we're just gutting up the track as it's barreling down production. That's what happened. So, this happy chappy. This is, yeah, this little mini network doesn't make any more sense. All of this will effectively have to get connected to here. Now, one of the things I want to figure out when it came to specialized local storage. Note that since this uses an ME Penguin provider, it's meant to integrate into your auto crafting setup. This is the wrong help guide. Where'd you go? That one. Thank you. Using one of the special behaviors of the interface, a subnetwork can present its contents of its storage to the main network without being able to see the main network storage. So this doesn't work for me because I needed to see the main network storage because that's where all the storage is. So this makes sense for a farm, but this won't make sense for integrating this. because I needed to see the main storage because that's where all the stuff is. So I'll have to think about how to integrate this. This won't be as easy as the other stuff. Actually, neither will the floor below, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this was going to take some effort. For sure. For sure, for sure. Maybe let's work on smelting? Yep, all this goes away. Thank you. Actually, we could do it with an exporter. That would be easy enough. Yeah, okay. All this goes away. We're not doing this anymore. This might be the one time where we stay with XNET because of all the connections and density. We can keep it really, really tight like that. I'll just redo it if we want to do it that way, though. But XNET treated us very, very well in the beginning game, but then just turned all loosey-goosey on us. But still, it is a very, very cool mod. No insults, no nothing. It's a very, very cool mod and setup. It just didn't seem to work after a while. The wrench doesn't work on this, right? No. Configurator. The configurator looks like a wrench. Has a wrench mode. Hence the confusion. I forgot what mod used a crescent wrench. And then if you go to JEI or NEI and you look up wrench, you're gonna find at least a dozen things. Which makes sense. Every mod has to have their own tool to do the thing, which is why I'm very thankful Immersive Engineering has the hammer. It has a freaking hammer. The confusion level is kind of minimal because there's not other things that use the hammer as a name, except for the crescent hammer. Which I don't know if that was IE, or, not IE. IC2? I don't remember where that came from. But that seems like something that could have been from. Alright. Also, we've determined based on throughput, I need half as many connections anyway. So these are all bringing in raw material. These are bringing in coolant and heat from other places anyway. So this is copper. Oh, right. Yeah, it's full. It's just not doing anything. So how do we get up to 6 connections per material? I almost wonder if today's the day where we build one smeltery and call it. Copper has 6 items. So that means I need 6 channels maximum across 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 6, that's 48. That's more than 32. But we could do 2 sides of the face. Yeah. I think that might make sense. We definitely could. The only thing that's stopping me from doing that is I'm waiting for the multi-block mixer. I think Calyx told us that we could regulate how much stuff goes into a multi-block smeltery. And that was my only real question, is you can use what are called regulators. For each of these placed in the wall of a multi-block, it reserve part of the tanks for fluids. Example, having 3 in the multi-block will allow up to 3 different fluids to be stored inside in equal amounts. Recipes that create another fluid will not run. No regulators keep original behavior. So that makes sense if we're trying to make alloys and stuff, I think. The real kind of a deal behind it is I don't know how to regulate how much stuff goes in. So for example, let's say copper, iron, and nickel don't mix. I don't know if that's true. But you can put that all in the smeltery, and the smeltery will keep all 3 things separated, right? No problem so far. The problem is, I don't know if you say, I have 15 million iron ore, but only 5 of the other stuff. Does the iron ore fill the whole thing? And if it does, that's a problem. So that's why I built the system with all the separated smelteries, to ensure that no matter how overkill one product gets, if we have more than enough iron, it doesn't overeat anything else. Yeah. Controlled alloying of fluids. I don't care about that. Input output for fluids. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about input of solids, because that's what we're going to get, right? Multi-block controllers are heart of the casting. This is where melting of resources happens. A multi-block controller requires a multi-block fuel tank inside the walls of the structure. The controller uses a shared tank system, meaning there's no limit to the types of fluid you can melt and store. Fine. The item and fluid capacity of the controller increase depending on the size of the multi-block, up to 60 items and 1,000,000 millibuckets of fluid. The controller can also be filtered to only allow certain items into slots. That's what I needed to know. Okay, maybe that fixes it. Hi. Nope. Hi. Well, can't see the top of the thing. Let's try that again. Are you... Oh, God. Keep ready to work. Filter disabled, click to enable. Filter enabled, click to disable. No. Regulators detected, add easy vary space. Okay. You easy vary space. See how you like it. Okay, maybe this answered my question. Can I have some copper sticks and some iron sticks? I'm very confident these do not mesh. To solve your problem, you can put an interface on your subnetwork, put the storage bus on the interface, and 7 importers and power the new subnetwork. You can put an interface on your subnetwork, then put a storage bus. Okay, so that'll turn it into one signal. If we're talking about these, I still need to get the raw ores out, so I'll need an exporter to fill this full of stuff. So if I can exporter out of the main system to that, that'd work out perfectly. So here. Oh, I didn't give you a thing, did I? Aha, I super didn't. I planned it all along. I didn't give you the tools that you needed to do the thing. Ha, crap. Okay. I think I have a boatload of buckets. A bucket load of buckets? Also, can I just get like a stick mold? You can have 7 import or export. Yeah, perfect. Oh, what am I doing? Force of habit, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see if this does what I want this to do. Because maybe that becomes a side project for today. And then I cry into a sandwich or something later. Which I might do. I'm a pretty capable individual. I might cry into whatever. Where's the... There you are. Oh, you're very full. Thank you for taking that back and not causing a fuss. Okay. So now... Filter is... Okay, I've enabled the filter. I don't know what this is going to do, but we're about to find out. Okay. Click on fluid to filter. Oh. Okay. There. Molten copper. So now if I put iron in here... That's fine for stuff going out. I'm gonna go get another solidifier. Say what you will, I think the music's pretty dope. Okay, you can have that. You can have this. Oh, I gotta turn you on. Oh. Multi-block. Oh, it's a multi-block solidifier. Whoops. Yeah, that got confusing, didn't it? Okay. Teehee. I grabbed the wrong thing. There we go. You get in there, you get in there, you come with me. I was wondering why the UI looked different, and I'm like, maybe it's just gotta get some liquid in to, like, prime the pump or something? I don't know. Okay, you're on. Filtering enabled. Is it wait, did I grab a controller? Oh my god. I've grabbed the wrong thing 3 times now. One more time. I need a multi-block solidifier. Thank you. Butts Deluxe, man. Think crafting wireless panel for ME. Yeah, I gotta get there. On. Filtered. Oh. No controller found. Oh, is it off because I broke it? Nope. How's there no controller? I mean... Oh. Oh. Ah, you suck. Okay. You get back over here. You get in there. I guess the only thing I'm really farting around here testing is I want to make sure I understand... There we go. So that takes care of the outs. That's fine. No problem. That's crystal clear. What isn't crystal clear is how do I filter this thing? Filter disabled. Click to enable. Upper rod 4. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. So there we go. All right. I wonder if this turns into a different kind of volume problem then. Okay, that actually works pretty dope. So how big is our actual smeltery? 60 items? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I don't want one smeltery to rule them all because I think this is going to be a volume problem. And not because the smeltery couldn't handle it, but what's going to be a problem is it's going to be like, hey, like, wait, should I do 1 smeltery per metal? That would be cool. I wouldn't mind cutting this into 3 pieces. Oh, oh god, I thought it was on fire. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 times 5 is 45. Yeah, 60. Okay. So 20 a piece under molten obsidian. What other fuels do we have? What's the next fuel type? Does it work this way? No, let's just look up lava. Larva. That'll be faster. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. Okay, so lava, molten obsidian. Molten coal is the same. Molten uranium is way faster. And molten blaze is insane. How do we get molten blaze? I don't know if we're that far yet. It could just be something we have to transmogrify in a thing we already have. Powering, we're not there yet. We don't have cinder cane. And I don't have any of that. It's probably going to be a loot fabricator or a loot spawner. There's no way to make... Okay, well, pie in the sky dreams. And that's okay. Okay. So back to it. Molten coal or molten obsidian is our jam. Actually, molten coal's a lot longer. Never mind. Molten obsidian is the way to play. What about water? Water. We are using liquid nitrogen, which is pretty stupid fast. 10 ticks per recipe. Gosh. Molten water. Yep. That's what you make tea out of. You moltenize it real good, and then you pour it over the bag, and that's how you enjoy yourself a nice one. I'm not really interested in molten diamond. So, that's cool. The only thing is, if I say 60, and I want to make sure... Well, yeah, it's only going to get the same stuff in. So let's just say copper and iron, whatever. That's 30 each. That's fast enough. One of the things I want to check now is, what is our current rate to production if I just go here and toss a bunch of stuff? Oh, you know what? None of this is hooked up. This is kind of a waste. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Oh, that's right. This is still connected because it's connected through BBL routers and not... Yeah, the in is fine. The out is what gets silly. Why am I doing that? Hold on. Is it... There we go. Okay, I kind of want to ponder on this. I don't think that's going to satisfy my throughput needs. I mean, this stuff's been off for ages, so it's not like there's a big deal. But I'm going to leave that up there configured that way so we have it. Okay, now back to this, right? How do we get this incorporated into the system? Calyx had some good points for us. I'm going to reread what they wrote. But solve your problem, you can put an interface on your subnetwork. Then put a storage bus on the interface. Then add 7 importers and power the new subnetwork. You can have 7 importer export. Cool. I need 7 export and 1 import from the main line. So, let's talk this out. I have this. I need importers. And an export. So the exporter is going to be... Hi. This. Is it full? Yeah, it is. Good stuff. What do you do? Nothing? Wire. Okay, so here we go. Export bus. There you go. There's that. So this is going to run up and hook into the main network. Because that's where it's going to be. Okay, I'm going to hydrate and stretch, though. Well, I'm at least going to stretch. I don't know what's with today. I still can't wake up. Yeah. This is very much a dream. It's just very, very lucid. Stuff has weight. Physicality's real. It's just none of it's... it's all sleepy time. Can be part of the 7-channel subnetwork. Okay. Alright. Let me wire this up a little bit. So, this was export bus. Import bus. So, let's see here. This should also be an export bus. I guess the fuel tanks I don't mind not being a part of it. But I should plan for it to be a part of it. What do you do? Wire. Wire. Gosh, I overbuilt this pretty hard when it was really slow to craft. Okay. So, you're an import bus. Import bus. Import bus. Import bus. So it's wire, gear, ingot, rod. I'm missing dust. Probably. There it is. Oh, and plate. My bad. Okay. Boop, boop. Then... I don't need that, thanks. Export bus. Dunka. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 6 potential outputs with 3 potential inputs for the raw materials, the fire, and the chill. That's one done. That's copper done, more or less. At least with a hookup. So this looks like this. Okay. Now, does this subnetwork require a controller or no? Because we're already at 9 and the subnetworks can only go to 8, right? No. Okay. Okay, so I need an interface. Like that. I need a storage bus. I need any of the materials that I need, and I don't have any of it. Hi. It has storage bus. But if you add a controller in the middle of this sub, you can have 15. Nico. I call for Nico and Zenny shows up. That's cute. Par for the course. Am not good animal summoner. Okay, this I need a storage bus. I also probably need a boatload of... Yeah, I figured. Uh-oh. Ah, we ran out of stuff. Boo! Storage bus, 7 import, export, controller, 8. So if I were to run... So I don't have to run the main network over here to at least get one channel to bring it back, though, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, that's where the one channel gap is. I think? Hold on a second. Let me make this stuff I need. I have liquid nitrogen in a bucket on my person. Ooh. That's not what I needed, though. Nope. Gold. Always with the gold. Alright. One more gold run. The interface needs to be on the main channel. Yeah, okay. I'm following you. Nickel. Nickel and silver. Yep, time for another gold run. I wonder how quickly this could be speedrun. I think I said that before. Nickel. Nickel and silver. One of you. Or maybe not. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's neat. Okay. Well, I'm going to grab the rest of my reserves. Was nickel and silver. Bronze dust, glowstone dust. I thought you could run the pipe directly to the back of the crusher. Oh, that's dope. Okay. I stumbled on putting it in the top because it was doing the cruncha, runcha, runcha, that stuff there. So that's why I was like, oh, okay. Nickel. Nope. Copper? Nope. This will be fine for now. You can daisy chain the setup once you understand it if you have the space for cable. Okay. I guess the way I'm understanding it, and this could be completely wrong, which is pretty normal for me, is you need at least one channel to pull it back per item. So for copper, example, for copper, you have the 7 going into a drive. Incredibly famous. Incredibly famous. Daisy chains, if you didn't know, give druids +4 to attack damage if they use a spell. Yep. It's true crap I just made up. Actually, you know what? This might be a really good opportunity for us to do this. I have no qualms about going to a creative world to kick around theory. No qualms whatsoever. Oh. What? Oh, there we are. Everyone knows about Alan Turing, who cracked the Enigma codes. Very few know about his sister Kate, who provided drinks and snacks. Made sure that they were not hungry. Trying to crack the code. Okay, cable. It super doesn't matter. Great, perfect. I also need a storage bus. Great. And a interface. An interface? Interface. Thank you. Give me the other one, thanks. Crafting in creative mode's a pain in the ass. I don't know if I need drives, but just as a representation. What does the extended do? Just more slots? Nope. Okay. Anyway. Cool. Representation of the main bus. Katie Turing? No, sorry, I didn't realize it was a joke. I thought you were being very factual. I'm sorry. Everyone knows about Alan Turing, who cracked the Enigma codes. Very few people know about his sister Kate. Provided drinks and snacks for him and his colleagues. No, I'm sorry, I don't get it. Kate Turing? Ah, catering. Catering, I get it now. Catering. Oh shit, that took me a while. I'm sorry. Catering, yep. Bump. Alright. Again, you've stumbled on this channel, and I'm sorry about that. Holy crap, that took ages. Alright. For sake of conversation, I'm needing chests. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away. And I'd like some black brick. We're not going to build a whole whatever, but just for sake of conversation, I have 1 smeltery. I have 2 smeltery. Yes, Nico, 3 smeltery. In each smeltery, I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm gonna need an export bus. Size threshold stock. Dude, just this, the bog standard's perfect, mate. I'm gonna need an export bus. This export bus is gonna be specific on what kind of ores are gonna be fed into the thing. Then there's going to be, I guess, drives with the one thing in it being even distributed. And then this is going to look like this. Storage bus. Oh my god, move over. I gave myself not enough room already. We're off to a good start. Okay. Boom. And then an interface. And then a storage bus. Nope. Not export bus. Okay, so this is how this was effectively being built before. This consumes a singular channel, with this going pretty much ape crap with whatever it needs for all 7. So this is going to bring 7 to here. And this actually could just pipe right into there anyway. The way in which I was building this, which was like that. Because I need stuff to be brought in from the main network. Now, let me reread what you said. Make sure I understand. Okay, storage bus 7, export input controller 8. Yep. If you add a controller in the middle, yeah. No need to interface. Just 2 storage buses. Continue to an interface. Isn't that what I've got right here? Oh, do you mean like this? Put the storage bus on the interface. Oh. Wait, I did. Storage bus right there? Interface right there? On the drive network. A new storage bus. Oh. Just like this? Yeah, sorry. I think I had the idea and then I think I lost it. Sorry. Storage bus needs to be on an interface. Oh, okay. Not on the drive. Okay, so not on a drive. So pop that. Storage bus. Interface. Oh, I guess the other way around. Nope, that's not right. The crap? Not on the drive. Okay, so this storage bus looks like... Use the big interface, that's better for me. Big interface. Oh, I see what you mean. Yep, I see what you mean. Okay. That's why I was confused. Okay, new storage bus. Storage bus needs to be on an interface. Okay, let's just move all this crap. Okay, so from here, this is using a singular channel. And then do I build it just like the way it was before? With this? So this gets us to 7. But yeah, the thing that I don't understand is how do we get stuff out of the main network without it using an additional channel? Which isn't that big of a deal if it does. So remove the storage bus, put in the other face of the interface. You got it. Done. Oop, crap. And by done, I mean not really. Hey, Nico. Dude, cats be crabby right now. Man, dinner's not for another, like, 2 hours, my guy. Yeah, dinner for Nico and Zenny isn't supposed to be till 4 p.m. It's 2:15 now. So now on the storage bus, you can put 7 importer exporter. You can eat whenever you want, my friend. Okay, so just... Yeah, so... Let's say all the importers. Where did I put that import bus? Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh. Now, what's it called? It is called... Oh, that's white. Oh, God, so many facades. Okay, I'll just do it this way, shall I? Oh, that's white. Not cable anchor. Unless it's not called cable. Ah. Or it's fiber. Oh. Alright. I mean, it's not wrong. It's just I was looking for cable to save my life, and I couldn't. It's saving my life. Let's trim this up a little bit, shall we? There. I mean, it's not a good setup, but there it is. So now, not an import-export bus. Regular import guy. That's what I want, thanks. Okay, so this part I understood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope. 5, 6, 7. That much I understood. Now, my question is, how do I get stuff from here? Because this is where all the main storage is, right? That's all the main storage. I need copper... Well, actually, I need more than this. I need copper... ore. So my initial snap reaction was like over here. There's your export bus. Replace importer by an exporter. Okay. Okay. But you have 5 faces on the storage bus. You could have more storage bus. Five faces on the storage bus. You can have more storage bus. I think I removed the storage bus a while ago. That's supposed to go here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, but we can make this a big storage bus, can't we? No, it's just this. Okay. Okay. Now these are all exporters. So is this how we daisy chain it? Do we have another setup of an interface and a storage bus or whatever? Just over and over and over and over again? Like that or something? Well, I get that. So I guess maybe I misunderstood something you said earlier, is we could just daisy chain this. And then also, how do I get more than 7 with an ad hoc network like this? That's what's got me confused. So maybe I misunderstood what you were saying. Which could totally be the case. Because this is just, like, for representation's sake, this is just copper. This isn't several smelteries. This is only handling one smeltery, right? You can replace an importer by an interface. Okay. So, yeah, that'd be... So, like, in this case, we could do another interface and another storage bus like that? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I broke you. Okay, so... like this, if I'm understanding it. So this is 7 more channels, but only consuming 1 channel, right? Oh, I see. Okay, so... I get it. Okay. I follow you now. I was like, how in the heck are you gonna nest them ad infinitum? So always at the cost of one thing. You can have 7 more things. So here's another one. Again, this can have 7 whatevers. Well, 6. This can have 6 whatevers. Right? Because this consumes 1 and this consumes 1. So it would go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, like that. I mean, that still gets you a lot of channels on a 1-channel system. Still 7? Oh, because it's still pushing. Okay, it's accumulating all the signals into one signal, more or less. That's not the right language, but I get it. Hypermuxing? That's not right either. Okay, so now another thing. If I put an export bus here, and I say I want iron ore, or whatever, that'll still communicate all the way back here, and we'll be able to pull multiplexing. That's it. What did I say? Hypermuxing? How do I know when my blood sugar's low? Well, there's a couple of key indicators. This being one of them. So this will still read all the way out here, I guess, because it's the ME interface. Wacky. All right. The P2P. We could do the P2P thing. Aren't they called P2P tunnels? I'm familiar with those. Well, I'm familiar enough with those, I guess. But I haven't played with AE2 since it came out, which, I don't know, 26 years ago, I want to say? 27 years ago? I want to say 27 years ago is when AE2 came out. Let's take a bit of a refresh. P2P tunnels. C, P2P tunnels. No crap. What'd you think I was trying to look up? Okay. P2P tunnels are a way to move things like items, fluids, redstone, signals, power, light, and channels around a network without them directly interacting with the network. There are many variants of P2P tunnel, but each only transport a specific type of thing. They essentially act like portals that directly connect two blocks facing at range. They are not bidirectional. They're defined inputs and outputs. Fine. So for our case, it would be a P2P item to pull from the thing and a P2P item to push back. The only thing that it won't work is a crafting card because it's a different network. In this case, I'm not using a crafting card. I'm making to maximum. And then I don't care. So these won't be items I'm ordering. In this case, I should always have full-on copper rods, copper ingots, copper dust. Unless I'm also not understanding that. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, defined. For example, the hopper facing the item P2P will act as if it's directly connected to the barrel. The items will flow. However, two barrels next to each other will not transfer items between each other. There's also other variants like a redstone P2P. That's really cute. And ME P2P, which moves channels, which is what I'm interested in. Types of P2P tunnel and attunement. Yeah, I said that right. There are many types of P2P tunnel. Only the ME P2P tunnel is directly craftable. The others are made by right-clicking other P2P tunnels with certain items. The ME2... I'm not reading all that. Some tunnel types have quirks. For example, ME P2P's tunnel channels cannot pass through other ME P2P tunnels. And energy P2P tunnels indirectly extract a 2.5% tax on FE flowing through themselves by increasing their energy draw. That's fine. That's literally not a problem with this mod pack. The most common use case of P2P tunnels is using an ME P2P tunnel. I need a new word for tunnel. Does anyone have a better word for tunnel? We already changed patterns with penguins, so anytime I see the word pattern, I say penguin. I forgot what the other one was. Cheetahs instead of channels? Right. Most common use of P2P tunnels using an ME P2P tunnel to compact the density of cheetah transport. Instead of a bundle of dense cable, a single dense cable can be used to carry many cheetahs around. In this example, 8 ME P2P inputs take 256 cheetahs from the main network's ME controller and 8 ME P2P... No, I meant like a silly one. But yeah. You throw whatever you want in here, really. But funnel... yeah. In this example, 8 ME P2P inputs take 256 cheetahs from the main network's ME controller and 8 ME P2P outputs output them somewhere else? You can't use the same word after... Whatever, I hate English. Observe how each P2P tunnel input or output takes one cheetah. Carrot. Awesome. What were we replacing? P2P, right. Okay, this will be great. We can thus run many cheetahs through a thin cable. And since our carrot tunnels are on a dedicated subnetwork, we're not even using up any cheetahs from the main network. To do this, also observe how while the carrot tunnels can be placed directly against a controller, a dense smart cable can be placed in between to more easily visual. Sweet God in heaven. Okay. I don't know what we're doing. Also, carrots. We're also making a small-time farm. Wow, okay. Maintenance controller and 8 ME P2P outputs. Output them somewhere else. For another example, includes use with quantum bridges. Oh, sweet God, I forgot there was quantum bridges. This MS Paint diagram I can't be bothered to touch up. You know what? I do like the honesty. You know what? I'm gonna hug this person, whoever did this. Okay, point to point. Carrots. No, carrot tunnels. Carrot tunnels, that's it. I'm not caring about quantum. However, we got an ad here in like a second. So get up and stretch, please. However, can I send infinite channels through a single cheetah? No, infinite cheetahs through a single cable. The cheetah for the MEP2P tunnel will not pass through another MEP2P carrot tunnel. You cannot recursively nest them. Observe how the outer layer of the carrot tunnels on the red cables are offline. Note this only applies to carrot tunnels. Other carrot tunnel types can pass through a carrot tunnel. As seen, the redstone carrot works fine. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. It is. There is one going through right there. Okay. So neat. You can't nest these things. Fine. Quantum bridge for the next stream. Sweet goodness, no. The ends of the carrot tunnel connection can be linked using a memory card. Okay, that's pretty standard, I think. The frequency will be displayed as a 2x2 array of colors on the back of the tunnel. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Deflect tunnel, you shift right click will be the input. Okay. This sounds awesome, but a little too rich for my blood. Okay, I'm gonna grab a screen cap of this. Rip. Okay. In paint witches. Alright. Boop and boop. Okay. I got what I came here for. Alright. So, as long as you keep pushing interfaces and storages, you're fine. Which sounds dangerous and maybe impossible to troubleshoot. For my limited mental capabilities at this moment, oh yeah. That's fine. Get some more stuff going on. I have to sneeze just a second here. Excuse me. Oh my. Scared the... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I scared the crap out of the cats. It's not... Oh. Okay. And then you need... you definitely need this. No? Oh, wait. You go up there. Yeah, okay. I remember now. And then the little chippy-doo goes right there. Perfect. Okay, that goes up there. I just want to make sure I got this figured out. Hot dang. I love how very, very, very strict the crafting is in AE2, that even though multiple recipes can come out of the same machine, it does not let you fart around. No, it's actually really cool. All right. Okay. Do I have a little extra gold from before? I do. Neat. Okay. So we'll get some of these hammered out. Quite literally because they're pressing machines. Okay, so where did I leave my body? That looks correct, but it's also full of other garbage I don't want. Hi, can you take these cloches? And this controller? And this cabling? And this... Oh, I might want that. Okay, we have import buses for days. You can turn back into the other one. I wanted more interfaces and more storage buses. That was the whole reason why we went all squeedly-boo on the whole thing. And I really, really want to automate all this. So, okay, anyway, it's... interface. Oh, we needed more destruction... cores. Seven. Not extended, just the regular type. Okay, 10 is a good start. I also need an equal amount of storage buses. Storage boosts. I could have sworn I made... Oh, God, and they need interfaces. Okay. Well, cool. I successfully made one of them. So that's neat. Ooh, what did we just run out of? Luix dust. Oh, man. Tell me we've got some of that on tap. We do. Oof, okay. Not the end of the world, just really annoying. Thanks. Okay, you can have that. You can have that. Push that back. Okay. Alright, where are we at? 9 interfaces. Dub-a-dub-a-dub. That goes up there. I've got 1 speed module. I'm gonna want more. That's okay. Then what did I just run out of? Okay, those can pop in there. You get the rest of it? Hot dang. Okay, I think I was working on some interfaces. $15's not bad. At a minimum, I need 8 of each. Nope, bus. Storage boost. Let me guess. Where are these? Oh, I have all the pistons. Let's get to 10. Oh, right. We don't have storage for that. Haha! I limited everything too much. Yay! Okay. I really, really want to be careful that I don't overextend any one particular material. That's why I'm handcrafting these, because I don't want to shift-click and be like, hey! Oh, why am I out of something? Oh, shucks! Yeah, I already handcrafted all that stuff, so 16. Perfect. Okay, now... building these smelteries any taller is worthless because the only thing that actually does is add more molten copper, molten whatever storage. It doesn't give us any better throughput. It doesn't help with smelting. It doesn't increase how many more of this we have. This is maximum shenanigans. This can't get any better. So we have all this space we can dibble dabble with if need be. So I'd like something that's going to be copy pastable and within 4 blocks. Cool. Can't be that much of a pain in the ass, right? Another idea is we could run this around the room so we work the back end. But let's see what we can do here. So what I need you to do is you've already gotten the export bus. Perfect. This is all assigned. Awesome. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not doing the fluids. I should be. Hold on. I'm totally doing the fluids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to need 2 of those little mini network jobos to make this work. I wish I had NVGs. I can't put you on the ceiling, can I? Golly, that would be great. Okay. So this is going to be a little weird, but I think we can manage, maybe. Stay tuned. Import bus, storage bus. Let's start with that. So, the interface, the storage bus. Okay. From here, and now, let's see how badly this doesn't work. I'm excited. I'm excited for it not working. Okay, so there's that. What we also have to run is power straight. Device online, device offline, because no power. Now this is going to be really annoying. Trying to see if there's a better layout for this, but I don't think I can think of. This. Device missing channel. Okay, let me take a look at that pic. It only has to get clipped from the main network. Okay. Try that a little bit more. That comes... Alright. Do I have those anchors? I do. Nope, those aren't that. There you are. There we go. Little bit of feedback loop-ish action. Okay. I think that might kind of do it. Let's do some experimenting, shall we? Import bus. What are you importing? Are you doing the thing? Let's go throw away a bunch of copper. Copper dust. This will be easy. Let's concentrate on copper dust, one thing at a time. Copper dust. Import bus. Yar. There's no way to tell what this thing can read. Oh, you're offline. That also makes sense. Oh, this isn't getting power from the mains. Hold on. That's better? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, one more time. Picture time. An interface, a storage, the line, interface storage line, over and over and over again. Oh. There we go. That's better. Okay. Are you pulling stuff now? Hey, there we go. Now, how many channels do you think you take? One channel? That's insane. So ultimately what I'll want is 2 runs, one for power and one for the data, I guess. Yeah. All right, now cool. Yeah, it's messy as sin. I'll do this differently once we catch up a little bit on copper. But what I want to know is, do you need a speed thing? You don't even need a speed thing. Okay, so I was thinking I was going to put speed mods and everything, but the only thing that might need speed mods is maybe this guy to dump the copper in the bin. That's very cool. Yeah, then at that point I just don't have enough fire. We need faster fire. That's very cool. Thank you, Calyx and Interproductions, for your help. Song is perfect for exactly where we're at, too. Alright. So now, different layout of clock, right? That layout was fine, but the problem is we have another smeltery literally right next to it, and it looks like butts. All this goes away. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Collisions are a thing. Watch, check yo. Make sure you're on the right IPX SPX network, kids. If you don't understand that joke, that's fine. I really don't either. No. Oh, man. Shouting across the room. What channel are you on? Oh, God. I just had an IRQ flashback. All right. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Okay. So, good old crossover cables. Sweet God. Just, I still have flashbacks about that. It's like making crossover. I can't. Anyway, this won't work because they're touching and cooties are bad or whatever. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. I gotta figure out how I want to lay this out. Can we do something like this? And then... yeah, maybe. Or, no, or... that's the thing. Or someone's like, well, I like the colors this way. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? Do you know what an IEEE standard is? Well, this is how I do it at home. Cool, we're not at your house. Dude. Not funny. Like, just... white, orange, orange, white, green, green, white, blue, blue, white, brown, brown, or whatever. I don't even know now. I just want to cry a sandwich. That's all I want. Wah. Okay, I think staggering it like this is acceptable. I think something like this is fine. Cool, we're not at your house. Okay, so... nope, these are not the right things. Glad I can click real fast. It means I can make my mistakes a lot faster. Exponentially faster mistakes. Okay. From a 50,000 foot view, this looks okay. I'm gonna have to put the teeth on the thing. Oh, okay. All right. Jibbers, McCribbers. My guy's all bouncy. I don't mind doing this considering this will work. When we were at where we were with XNET, it didn't after a while. Okay. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. That sounds right. Yeah. That sounds right. So now... hey! Listen! You gotta go all Navi on the guy. From Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. But I'm not a fairy that is like 6 ounces in weight. I'm a very heavy set... oh, I get all talky and then the lightning kicks on. Fine. I'm a heavy set gentleman. There's not gonna be, hey, listen. Hey. And it's not gonna be some Deckard Cain thing either. Stay a while and listen. No. Business. Ah. Alright, so... for ire, for power. Something like that? No, these have to feed into the next tier. Well, that's dumb immediately. Oh. No, hold on. Hold on, I'm thinking about this real dumb. Okay. There's that. There's no crosstalk. I need to run this to the next thing. This might be a little more convoluted than I was hoping, but if it works, Butts Deluxe, man, I do not care. That's not gonna work. Nope, that is super... no, stop. Like babysitting a cat. Stop! This is dumb. This is dumb and I hate it. I mean, that does work. That would work, though, I guess, in theory. I guess based on how we're discussing all this whole thing. Oh, I don't like this at all. These are the dumbest pants I've ever decided to wear. I think so? Oh, you know what's really funny? I didn't connect the main who's-a-what's-its. I didn't even connect the main who's-a-what's-its. Alright. Copper go up. Tell me copper go up. Copper go up. Well, you could say anything outlandishly incorrect in theory, right? In a different universe. It could be like, oh, well, did you know that cabbages are a wonderful source of energy? Yes, in theory. I mean, once you start splitting atoms, I'm sure other stuff is better, you know, for splitting atoms and generating energy, you know, in a normal way. But I think if you split the atoms of a cabbage hard enough, sure. Who's to tell you not? Okay, so now the next thing is... this should be like nothing, right? Oh, 6. No. Wait. No. Hold on. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, it just shows it's connected, it's not consuming any channels. Okay, 1 channel. Hot damn. 8 channels. 5 channels because 1, 2, 3... 4, 5? They still have 3 more capacity. That's cool. Okay, next thing. I still have to save room for liquids if we can manage. That would be great. This is iron. If iron goes up, then I'll know we've done it right. Okay. And you're still chunking through. Wow, we really were out of dust. Were we? Well, it wasn't that we were out of it. It's just before we were holding what? 512 plus 64 plus 64. Let's just say 700 and some change. 800 and some change of each item. Now, we're going to whatever the next freaking limit is, which is... oh my god! We're gonna hold like... well, we're gonna hold a lot of stuff. We're gonna hold a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's the takeaway there. We're gonna hold a lot of stuff. Okay, now... import bus, yeah. Gear, rod, plate, dust. Dust, nope, come on. Dust, and plate, and gear, and rod. And that's it. So is that just working now? Okay, so iron. Where's iron at? Yo, where my iron homies at? Iron. Ingots. Dang, that is so fast. It's fast because it ramps up as it goes. I think it said that if it dips out. Oh, I didn't get a stick. Yeah, we're out of liquid nitrogen. Not big surprise. Oh, we do have stick. Rod, whatever. We do have rod already. It's just ingots. Yep. Okay. Port bus. Yar! Look at that. Someone's timbers be getting shivered. No, I don't know what that meant. I think my blood sugar's really, really low, and I should eat soon. Right, Nico? He passed out again. Aww. He's such a sweetie. Alright, this. Across the wire like this. Oh. What? Oh. This is gross and I hate it, but at the same time, kinda love it. Okay. So that goes up there. Yeah, the only thing that makes this wacky tobacky is this whole thing. And there's not really anything I could do to make it suck less? Wait, yeah, there is. There. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Magnifique. Kind of. Magnifique adjacent. Is magnifique adjacent. I don't know how to say adjacent in French. Nope, I needed that. Put that back. You put that back right now. Nope, go down. Okay. That can't be working, right? This feels like this. I broke something. It all says it's online. Holy crap. Okay, are you bringing in? Yes, you are. Number go down. Awesome. Awesome to the max. All right, let's teeth it up. Oh, we are so out of liquid nitrogen. Having one foundry running 24/7, not that big of a deal. 2, problem. And it's not even an issue of the production. It's an issue of throughput. Okay, well, that was easy. What's the difference? Upgrade. 100 MBs in operation. 1,000. Ooh, tenfold. I thought it was just like 4 or 2 or something. Oh, we're gonna make some stuff, but I think I've got a bunch of stuff already in a box somewhere. That's the cloche stuff. Nope. Nope. Actually, hold on. You belong in the system, I think. I could have sworn I made a whole giggly mess of those things. Ah. Da nuggets. I didn't cause da nugget. Wait. Well, I crashed. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I was gonna say, does the whole thing, like, does the whole ME system, like, hard crash if you just remove a drive that's currently being written to? Because you shouldn't do that, kids. You shouldn't have did that. Yeah, give me a stack. Awesome. You can have this. Thanks. Oh, come on. Oh, I have them, that's why. Yeah, my bad. My bad. There we go. That's better. Thanks. Okay. Even still. I mean... yeah, I mean, alright. Kind of, that would help. That also should not be someone's ticket to being a dumbass, though. I had a manager that didn't know how to spell RAID. Which might not be that big of a deal, but they also talked a lot about it like it was backups, which was another thing that drove me insane. Raids aren't backups. Raids are redundancy. If you want backups, you need... it's a different animal, my guy. No, now that I think about it, I've had 3 managers in the same job. It was like the Bobs from Office Space. Absolutely surreal. Anyway, it's Jigglyfish sound time. So I'm very happy. Oh, brother. Yep. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. We're out of stuff. Are we actually out of stuff now? Ideally, like, if they're well managed, I could be talked down to like 2, but like it's the other thing is like how important is the data? Is this customer facing health records? Yeah, maybe a couple extra backups won't kill a thing. Yep, always test your backups. Who knows? You could have purchased a drive that was like, man, this 8 terabyte micro SSD card is really lightweight. Man, technology's really come a long way. Open it up. Aw. Like 128 megabyte thumb drive or whatever, and you've just been writing the same data over and over and over and over again. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I was... Oh, more stuff. Upgrade. Yep, I wasn't done with that. Oh, man, can I not pay attention? Oof. Oh, right, you don't like buckets. Right, I partitioned you out. You're gonna get very little distance with any amount of buckets, my friend. 16. Danka. Rip and rip. Alright, so... Yeah, now it's going to be a production problem. Now that we fixed the throughput problem, or bandwidth problem. It goes zoom now. Oh, God. Okay, what happens when this guy runs out? Like, are the other ones catching up? Is this... 900, 8.25, 8.97, 7.62. These numbers have not changed. So maybe we caught up, or these are empty. Oh God, we've already burnt through 4 of them. You are working, right? Oh, you're so slow. Okay, well, it's fine. We're not trying to maintain any crazy throughput at this juncture. Like, we've got what's known as a stupid backlog. And we've actually, looks like we've ka-chunked through all of our copper. I mean, just about. That's dope. Iron? Nope, that's gonna be a lot of work to get through all that. Yep, we're going to be ingots rich, for sure. For sure, for sure. Okay, next thing. What is this? Who are you? new AE2 controller. Who dis? Dust. Cool. Dust, plate. Let's do it like that for easy sake of easiness. Nothing. Gear. Ingot. Nothing. Go up. Yeah, one more. How about not one more? So, oh, you were so close. You're so close. What are these called again? Cable anchors? I don't know why they remind me of dragon teeth. Maybe because, like, the Ender Dragon, aren't their teeth fairly rounded? At least in the early Din days or something? I don't know. Okay, gear ingot. How far did I get? Dust? Gear ingot dust plate. Gear. I don't think you have anything else. I don't think we're doing wire or anything. Nope. Cool. Am I hooking up the other importers? I should, so we can... Hello? There we go. I should, so we can early test for channel saturation? Import bus. No, export bus. Whoops. Yeah, thanks. Try that again. I don't need you for right now. Export boost. Did I not? Did I not? I ran. Okay, well. I don't know why that song's in my head. Tag? No. Wait, tag. Wait a minute. Is this VLAN tagging? The tag export bus is an ME export bus that can be filtered by item or fluid tags. Yeah. ME tag storage bus can be filtered by item or fluid tags. I think this is VLANs. I didn't know it went this far. Holy crap. I hate wireless VLANs so much. Oh man. Ugh, terrible. Is there a demonstration on that? Like, I know what a VLAN is, but that's what this looks like to me. I don't think that's what I want. Advanced, simple, cleanliness. No, okay, I'm not going to look into that any further. I still need an export bus. I need more pistons. Okay. Destruction cores. Mod, precise, threshold. Export bus. Formation cores. Okay, I'm out of that. I don't need this drawer key. Ever again? Can go in a thing. Yeah, I think this has VLANs, which incredible if it does, but way too rich for my sauce. Whatever. Okay, I'm fine with that. For those that don't know, what a VLAN is you could have, let's say, a wireless router, and which you could have are separate Wi-Fi networks. And with VLANs, you can ensure that the data can take a separate path. It gets routed differently. You can treat the information differently or whatever based on the VLAN. So what I have, or had, because I don't have a job anymore, is I have a wireless router with 3 separate wireless networks. One for me, which has access to everything. A guest one for when people show up. And things that just need a Wi-Fi, and then just it goes nowhere. So instead of me blocking all the traffic from the router, I can say block this block this VLAN. And then ultimately what happens is, depending on what it got connected to, the network or the firewall or the router or like whatever knows how to handle that information. So that's kind of low key, a quick however you like. So it's done by what's known as VLAN tagging. So when data comes into a certain device, you're tagging it with a tag. And then that's how it's being handled throughout the whatever. So then you can say, if it's VLAN 10 data, handle it this way. And whatever. So it's an interesting thing because based on what device it comes in on, you could treat it differently. It works out nice. Can I put this on there? Man, I just need a little light up here. That'd be great. It doesn't matter. There you go. Cool. We've got about 50 minutes. Nico's giving me the stinky eye. I don't know if we'll wrap this up in 20 minutes or 50 minutes. But I want to make sure my boy gets fed. If he starts meowing real bad, we'll take care of it. We'll call this a shorter session. I wouldn't mind. So there should be nothing here, right? Perfect. This will say 1, which is still incredible. You can get this much done with 1. 8s, yep. 5. Yep, it's not even using that much. 6, yeah. 3, yeah, this is working out pretty well, I think. Okay. That's iron that is now backlogged and burned. Okay. Looks like the liquid nitrogen caught back up. Awesome. Awesome to the max. Now, the only thing I haven't really tested is going to be getting the raw materials up here. So we've already got a run of AE2 down here. I ran it from heaven to hell, bottom to top. That's when I got that going on. So copper right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to sever the connection. I'll take that. Boink. So now this stuff has nowhere to go. It'll slowly ramp up. Assuming, you know what, I never really fixed stone at all. What do you need? Copper focus, I think, was just stone. Boku. I know how to do that. Compress stone. Bonzer. Be back in a tick. Well, I feel bad for Nico because what he's at right now is in between two medications. Cats are also fairly finicky eaters. I mean, I don't think this is new information to anybody, really. But because he's on different kinds of medication, I can't just feed him whenever. If I feed him too often in small doses, which was the original recommendation, his tummy gets all gurgly with the meds, and it's not cool. If I take too long to feed him, his blood sugar also gets a little wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and then he gets real cranky at me. But yeah, it's fine. Like, I love my cat. Like, I'm not starving him because I want to starve him. I could always put down the stream. Hey, kiddos, back in tenor, gotta feed my cat, and then that's it. Okay, so this is getting raw copper in. Just for sake of the connection, I need more wire. Thank you. Where was I going with this? I love my cat. I think that's where I left off. I forgot where I left off. Yeah, I could always just be like, hey, we're gonna take a break, but it's kind of the thing is I want to make sure he eats and eats well, so that's kind of the thing. Also, I think I found he's allergic to something else, which is great. So I'm trying a different elderly diet. So we'll see what happens. You know what? I don't think I've set up any of the ore now that I think about it. Port bus. I don't think there's any room in the system for this. There certainly is not. Okay. Well, good that we figured this out. Copper, iron, tin, aluminium. Aluminium. It's so rude. It's aluminium. Just so rude. Three. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. Nothing? What are you supposed to be? Lead. It's always lead. I'm always out of lead. Ah. Iron, tin, copper, aluminum, silver, dust, steel, nickel. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and there's 8 smelteries. Depends on what side of the world you live. Yeah, you know what? That's totally fair. Yeah. I'm going to forget that I need lead. No, you know what? Let's fix it right now, or I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget completely. I think I've already severed the connection, and I made this a manual process because we were busted on RNet anyway. XNET, whatever. Okay, you need what? You're not gonna tell me. Nuts. Lead focus requires granite? Is it granite? Oh, crushed deep slate. No, we'll never have that stuff. What do you have? Purified coal. You're not the one I want. Yes, we do have enough. Oh my god. Yes, go, 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 go. Get it going. Oh, we'll have lead ore. Mount up, lads. We'll have lead ore yet today. I'm so bereft of lead. I know where it's going. No. Stop. Oh, dip. Please tell me there's more. I know where it's going. It's going here. Are we actually out of Palace Crystal? I wonder if it's just despawning on the line. I gotta clean that up. I'm not going to right now, but I gotta. Okay. Hello. Boom. Get out of here. Come here. Get in there. Okay. Numbers still go up? Or have we reached like a max? Whoa. That went a little squirrely on me. So I wonder what happens if a hard drive is oversaturated. 2516. Nope, 2590, and that's going up. Is that actually working? Oh my god. Alright. Oh, I could eat a cheese sandwich and be a happy man. Export bus. Export bus. Okay. And now we go shut off iron. Here? Yup. Thanks. I'm literally just gonna throw all these level 1s down the chute. Oh, yep. They do me little if any good anymore. They served us well. I'm thankful for their service. However, nope. I'm gonna make a sandwich out of a sandwich out of a sandwich, which I know how to do, but it's way too much effort that I'm willing to put into right now. It's the same thing like making pasta out of nachos. Yeah. Totally doable, but a gigantic waste of time. Dude, I need to eat this fiscal quarter, not later. I have a blood sugar thing. Aw, thank you. That's not what that's supposed to be. This is lead, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah. Alright. You know what? I like this setup. This worked for me. I think this worked really swell and great. Just a little bit of swell and great. God, that stacks like that. This goes straight down. 1, 2, 3. A 3. Then get that. And you're just like that, you're online. All right, what are we bringing now? What's going on here? 10. I like how it ramps up. It's like a Gatling tank from Command & Conquer General 0 Hour, or Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge, or some third real-time strategy game that has a Gatling tank. Oh yeah, it was the Gatling tank for Yuri and Yuri's Revenge. Look at the liquid nitrogen. It's so sad. Bruh. This is why I made golden carrots. I haven't been hungry since I made them. Okay, well, that's bereft of any amount of whatever. Ah. Yeah. You know what's real funny? I didn't plug it in. Yeah. Yup. Real shenaniganizer. I came down here and cut iron and I was like, yeah, we did it. We did it. Oh my god. And then like, yeah, but you didn't plug it in, dumbass. I didn't. Oh, I did. Now, like I said, we'll clean up the signal later, which is always a great push this code into production now. We'll clean it up later is a really great development way of saying we're never going to come back here. Burn the exit. We're not coming back here. Forget that noise. All right, now what I do want to know is... Nope, I keep going to that one instinctively. Stone? I wonder why the stone and stuff isn't... Yeah, thanks. Well, now I'm not even sure. Now I should just go double check a 5th time. You got me. You got me. Ah, crap. All right. Online. 6, 3, 1. That's all correct. So grout 3385 is the total. That's why none of these other numbers are going up. So that's what's here in this terminal. Back here, if I say grout, we have more some. Oh. Yeah, their spillover can happen, and that's fine that it happens. But 3385 is the total, which that's awesome. That's more than enough raw material. If I'm chunking through that much raw material, it's a production problem. It's a production problem. That was the end of the conversation. I need to produce more flimflammery. Was this all empty and we're not? Oh, because we caught up on ores. Yep. That's right. That's correct. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Nico's giving me the stinky eye again. I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this here. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to get a nice screenshot for the YouTubes later. Let's put that there. Thank goodness you don't take damage falling into those. What a mess. Oh my god. Alright. Well, something, right? Something? Something. Anyway, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid, right? Thank you all for your time today. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. This was a lot of fun, and also thank you everyone who has helped out with getting everything going. It's been an absolute treat. We haven't raided Wayzations in a very long time. Why don't we give them a little bit of a how do you do? Raid Wayzations. Yeah. Thank you again to everyone for hanging out and saying hi and helping and providing much needed support with AE. My gosh. My god. Anyway, yep. Thanks again. Really appreciate it, and I hope to catch you all next time.